Most people treat the last week of the year like a nap. They slow down. They reflect softly. They promise themselves things they won't remember by February. That's why they repeat the same year, over and over. But Niccolò Machiavelli didn't believe in gentle endings. He believed power is decided when others relax. In Renaissance Italy, rulers didn't rest at the end of the year. They repositioned, eliminated threats, and set traps for the future. And today, this final week is doing the same thing to you. Because how you close a year determines how others treat you in the next one. If you drift into January unchanged, weak, and exposed, don't blame fate. You announced your position. Today, I'm going to show you how Machiavelli would use the last week of the year to reset power, identity, and advantage. So next year doesn't happen to you. It bends around you, stay to the end. This isn't motivation, it's preparation. Part 1. The Prince Who Never Rested. Machiavelli observed something brutal about rulers. The moment they felt safe, they became vulnerable. There's a story from Florence about a minor prince who believed peace meant stability. No wars, no threats, no urgency. So, he delayed decisions until the new year. By spring, he was removed. Why? Because while he rested, others measured him. Machiavelli wrote, "He who neglects what is done for what ought to be done sooner affects his ruin than his preservation." Translation, the end of a cycle is not rest time, it's audit time. And this week, whether you like it or not, people are auditing you. Part 2. Why this week is dangerous. Here's what most people don't understand. Power doesn't disappear during downtime, it rearranges. This week, people decide who they respect next year, who they ignore, who they exploit, who they replace. They're watching who still moves with intent and who mentally clocks out. Machiavelli would tell you, if you appear passive during transition periods, you invite domination. And transitions are when coups happen, socially, professionally, psychologically. If you drift through this week unchanged, you're volunteering to be acted upon. Part 3. The Machiavellian end-of-year reset. Machiavelli would not make New Year's resolutions. He would perform 3 ruthless actions. 1. He would erase weak identities. Not habits, not goals, identities. Ask yourself, who were you this year that cost you power? The agreeable one? The over-explainer? The one who waited to be chosen? The one who tolerated disrespect quietly? Machiavelli believed reputation is either sharpened or dulled, never neutral. This week, he would kill the identity that failed him, quietly, without announcement. If you bring the same version of yourself into January, expect the same results, or worse. 2. He would reposition silently. Most people announce change. That's weakness. Machiavelli warned that announcing intention alerts enemies before strength exists. Instead, he would withdraw slightly, speak less, observe more, train privately, plan asymmetrically. If people notice your transformation early, you did it wrong. Real change shows up as outcomes, not declarations. 3. He would decide who no longer deserves access. This is the part people avoid. Machiavelli didn't cut people off emotionally, he did it strategically. He understood proximity is power. If someone normalized your stagnation, benefited from your weakness, discouraged your growth subtly, only felt comfortable when you stayed small, they are not companions. They are anchors, and anchors drown ships during storms. This week is for distance, not drama. Part 4. The Modern Trap. Here's the modern illusion. People think the new year resets things automatically. It doesn't. People don't respond to calendars. They respond to patterns. If you ended this year uncertain, reactive, over-available, or fragmented, that's the signal you sent. Machiavelli would say, men judge more by the eye than by the hand, meaning people believe what they see repeated, not what you promise next. If nothing changes this week, January will treat you exactly the same. Part 5. What the strong do this week. The dangerous ones don't celebrate loudly right now. They're quiet. They're restructuring. Their routines, their standards, their tolerance, their direction. They're deciding what they will no longer negotiate. Machiavelli believed power begins with self-command. If you can't control your time, your reactions, your focus, your discipline, someone else will, and they'll call it circumstances. The final warning. The last week of the year is not symbolic. It's exposing. It reveals who drifts and who prepares. Machiavelli didn't promise a good life. He promised a controlled one. So here's the question you should sit with tonight. Are you entering the next year as the same man, hoping people treat you differently? Or are you closing this year with intent, silence, and recalibration? Because if nothing changes now, you didn't get unlucky last year. You were predictable. And Machiavelli never respected predictable men. If you want more content like this, cold, strategic, and grounded in real power dynamics, subscribe. This channel isn't here to comfort you. It's here to sharpen you. The next video goes even deeper. Subscribe.